Well, we're hearing the rain coming down at the KTC studios as we speak, and rain chances are going to be staying with us through the better part of the upcoming week, all pretty much in association of our tropical feature, Tropical Storm Nicholas, out in the Gulf of Mexico that formed earlier this morning. We'll have the latest track forecast and any potential impacts here in Acadiana in just a bit. But first, we were enjoying sunshine the last couple of days, but then in came the clouds as early as this morning with some scattered showers around the area. Kind of caught a break this afternoon, but notice all the tropical moisture that's sitting offshore. Some of that gradually trying to make its way inland through the course of this evening. Do have flash flood watches that are in effect for a good part of the Texas coastline, extending over into about, we'll say, Acadia and Vermilion Parish here in Acadiana for the potential to see some heavy rainfall over the next few days. And these are kind of the areas we are thinking some of the highest rainfall totals are going to be setting up when it comes to Tropical Storm Nicholas. But again, here this evening, notice all the moisture in the Gulf of Mexico weakening a little bit as it's moving inland, but nonetheless, we do have scattered tropical showers on the local Doppler radars here late this afternoon, early this evening. Again, we're hearing the rain coming down here in Lafayette, and those scattered showers kind of extend along the I-10 corridor back to the west over towards Crowley, Jennings, and the Welsh area, and then further to the south here. New Iberia, you're getting ready to get on some light, moderate to potential some heavy rainfall here as it's moving in from the southeast and gradually trying to make its way to the northwest. Some light to moderate shower activity in and around the Sycamore Point area, Abbeville. You're also going to be getting in on some lighter shower activity over the next several minutes, and then back to the west into portions of St. Mary Parish. Again, Morgan City, similar story as some lighter rains move into the area. So got to maintain some rain chances through this evening and the overnight period. Her model doesn't have a great handle on the current situation, but nonetheless, still shows the potential of some tropical showers moving in overnight tonight and then going into tomorrow morning. And then we'll have those showers lurking around the area tomorrow as we will have a good amount of moisture in place. Doesn't mean it's going to be raining all day long, but nonetheless, we'll have to dodge some showers out there. Otherwise, kind of a dreary, overcast day across the region. Temperatures topping out lower to middle 80s through the course of the afternoon. And a pretty much similar story as we head into your Tuesday. So as we open up into the tropics and taking a look at our tropical system, here's the center of it in the southwestern Gulf of Mexico, but the moisture associated with it extends all the way up here into the northern Gulf, and really the northern extent of it is what's kind of been impacting us today and will continue tomorrow. Meanwhile, here closer to the center of circulation, it has been getting a little bit better organized with bursts of convection here and there. You see the red and magenta colors there, so we are expecting it to continue to strengthen over the next few days before eventually the center of it kind of moves into the Texas coastline as we head sometime, we'll say Monday into Tuesday. But regardless, like we've been talking about over the last several days, we're going to be on the eastern side of this, or the wetter side of the system, with all of this moisture kind of feeding into the area, helping to keep our rain chances elevated over the next several days, really throughout the work week. Meanwhile, rest of the tropics relatively active, but none of these features that we're monitoring present any sort of threat to the Gulf of Mexico. This one here, a medium chance of development, could impact the East Coast down the road, and then again a couple other features way out in the Atlantic, but nothing overly concerning at this point. So here's the latest 4 o'clock advisory with Nicholas. 40 miles per hour winds, and again making landfall across the Texas coastline sometime going into Monday and Tuesday. Perhaps as a moderate to strong tropical storm, may have weak hurricane potential. We'll have to watch that. But again, core of the storm moving in here and then eventually kind of slowing down as it tries to move to the northeast. May come close to stalling, unfortunately, here by the end of the week. So we're talking high rainfall totals piling up across portions of Texas, perhaps some of that extending into extreme southwestern Louisiana, and still a decent soaking here across Acadiana as well. And then here we go with the GFS model, pretty much in line with the Hurricane Center's track, keeping the core of the system into Texas, but still with us being on the eastern side of the storm. Tropical showers continuing through the better part of the week. Here we go into Tuesday, Wednesday, and then perhaps still some scattered activity sticking around as we go into Thursday and Friday as well. So here's your rainfall totals, at least in the short term, per the HER model, taking us through noon on Tuesday. Not showing a whole lot, but notice where you get these heavier rain bands setting up, could be talking 5 to 6 inches of rainfall. And over the next 2 days, obviously that's going to be causing some flooding concerns, especially here in Texas, perhaps into southwestern Louisiana as well. And then the long range model with the GFS, again, has backed off at least compared to yesterday, but still 3 to 6 plus inches of rain could be possible here across Acadiana as we head through the next several days. As long as that falls over that time period, we'll be all right. And then, of course, much higher amounts as you get a little bit farther to the west. So 24-hour forecast, again, 60 to 70% on your rain chances tomorrow with scattered tropical showers around. Doesn't mean it's going to rain all day long, but nonetheless, your rain chances staying elevated through the better part of the week as that wetter, more unsettled weather pattern settles in across Acadia.